Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is that time again. Welcome back to RRF1 Formula 3 series. We are here today, Season 1, Round 8, around the weird looking track of Paul Ricard with about 74 different routes to take. But there's only going to be one route that these 13 drivers are going to be thinking of, and that is the route to get themselves the inaugural French Grand Prix victory. Joining me tonight, of course, as usual, it is my good old mate, Dragoon. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Yep.
Pretty good, mate. To be fair, I don't know why. Oh yeah, why? I was going to say I don't know why they've all retired, but then of course there's only bloody 13 of them, so it won't make a difference, will it? Anyway, as we mentioned, 13 drivers in tonight, Mark. We got Beer and Kebab, Gripmaster, who got in, of course. Gripmaster, new father, of course. Congratulations. New driver, Barry Fife, second driver this
I
week.
thought that in the lobby earlier, but I didn't
We got
recognise him.
Bishop, Kakashi, and Stan. Dampanel's unique shots in his second Grand Prix, hoping to get his first finish. We've got Druid, Mellish, likewise, Rara, who is going to definitely be hoping to capitalise on Wigster not showing up, of course, tonight. Wybermather, and of course, the crowd favourite, the big hairy jock, Dragoon. What are your thoughts about the track? And obviously, you know, how these guys are going to be able to cope. Of course, brand new race.
In F2, mate, I'll be using the TomTom.
I
Because
was about to say, what the hell are you on about?
it's when you get a helicopter view, you see different fucking tracks, don't you? Alongside
Yeah,
it.
you see different tracks. You see different tracks at all times, mate. So it's all good. But we're all right there, baby, ladies and gentlemen. 13 drivers, of course, just wait for Mellish to retire, and this is bloody quick, I tell you, Mark.
Hmm.
Let's have a listen to see if the sound's okay.
Hope so.
Just listen to the stream. If it doesn't work, fuck it. You're going to listen to Mark sounding like he's a Dalek. Anyway, so championship leader, of course, here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Wigster is not going to be appearing. So the likes of Bishop, Beer and Kebab, Rara, and to be fair, pretty much everybody else will be looking to capitalise. So 13,
Mate,
Mark. Out
Mate,
of 13, any favourites?
before I mention that, mate, I can't get a weather report, so I don't know what the weather is. There's someone did turn up tonight.
It was Wigster. We're trying to work out who it was for the last 8 weeks, so you never know. Hopefully, someone on the stream may.
To be fair, yeah.
This would be awesome not knowing.
To be fair, the French Grand Prix, I'm going to get a backlash for this, as I have been on Facebook all winter testing. This is the home of the Renault Formula 1 team.
Oh my god.
Right now.
Fucking.
I'm going to get a backlash.
Renault.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's going to be a few comments later on in the stream. I'll be sure.
Yeah, there'll be some on Facebook as well, mate.
We had potentially one of the craziest races last week. We had everything. We had, of course, Big Hairy Jock taking off to a 50-second lead on lap 1, which was quite crazy. It held half the field for half a lap, if anyone was a little bit confused by what I mean by that. Also, as well, we had brand new winner, Mark. Beer and Kebab managed to keep it all together after Rara exploded, which didn't really do him any favours, especially not in the championship fight. Rara either wins or blows up. So that's kind of the way he does things. So just waiting now for Junior Mellish to retire, and then of course we can get on to the important thing here. Q1 is a no-go, but
What I will say is, I'm not being biased because I'm totally impartial in this league, but Druid, if you look at him in Monaco and Canada, he done really well in qualifying, done really well at the start of the race, but then blows up. I don't know, he's improving, but I think I'm going
he's
to go.
definitely improving. It's more the kind of consistency for him, isn't it? As long as he gets his consistency right.
I think it's either Bear Kebab or Rara.
Obviously, we've got the new guy, Barry, who is meant to be quite quick. So we'll find out how quick in a matter of moments as we go into Q2, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, tyre strategy, it's a simple one. This one stop, softs or supers to softs, or softs to supers, depending obviously how confident you are. Jock, welcome to the stream, my man. And this is going to be quite intriguing to see where everybody does end up. But then you say that, Mark, about Druid, going back to your topic, you've got the likes of Antstan as well. So
Yeah.
Antstan, who started off like an absolute Daniel Kvyat, ironically in the same car.
And you got damage now as well.
Penel, of course. But we spoke about this. We spoke about this every week, haven't we? How people who were in this league all started off a lot worse than what they are now. As you see, immediately the guys are going on to their correct tyres. Beer and Kebab is going on to the Supers. Dan and Druid have gone on to the soft tyres. Remember, only 3 cars are eliminated. We do have some action going on track, and it is Dragoon and Stan, one of your, obviously we haven't got this set up yet, but one of your combined constructors teammates. And Stan coming out on track to set the initial lap. This is going to be intriguing because we can almost use this as kind of a scouting report, couldn't we? You know, as to kind of where we go from there, really. But obviously for us. But look, as you said, so many different routes you can do on this track. And Kakashi just
usual.
Maybe if you qualify, you might just blow up later in the race. But
I find with Kakashi, mate, like you can send so many messages to him, and he'll just ignore you and just fucking do his usual thing.
Mate, it is all
but
about
then,
just doing his own thing, isn't it?
But yeah, then he gets into the race, and then you see him up into between 4th and 7th every week.
I think he just does it for the show, to be honest. Then he just blows up, doesn't he? So it's one of them where he'll literally just do that. But here we go then. And Stan warming his tyres up. Mark, we're about to go and see our first time.
He's my teammate, actually.
Yes, as I mentioned before, combined. Obviously, we haven't got the table set up combined yet, but he is in the Toro, and I have 2 Haas representatives. Jackie Stewart, aka Gritmaster, is back with us. Congratulations on the birth of your child as well. He nearly raced last week, but couldn't get into his car, unfortunately. And newcomer Barry. So this is going to be intriguing to see where Barry, and to be honest, Mark, unique shots as well, because he's going to be able to get himself. He had himself an okay debut last week. A little bit rough around the edges, but you know. On the
which one?
It was okay. Unique. Second career race, of course.
Yeah, unique shots, yeah.
He was in the Williams. So here's Ant Stan, then we're going to go on board for a lap of the French circuit. The revamped French circuit, of course, last time it was raced was in 1990. Yes, of course, on a very, very different looking track. As we go to turn on there, I think he was about to go down the route, but shouldn't go. Ant Stan really struggling around. Did you see that then going around the first corner? Just following on behind as well. We'll be looking at him. As well, Druid followed by shots from Kebab. Here, just to kind of drop a little skeleton report. So here we go here. Maddie Monkey just subscribed with a tier 1 sub. Wow! Why, thank you. Fucking someone just paid me money. People, you can now buy me a bag of nappies, Maddie, much love. But anyway, so we've got someone supporting Raret, so here we go then. And Stan then coming through the end. This is the end of Sector 2, isn't it? I don't even bloody know in this track. It's Sector 3. God, that's a long round here. Do you know what, Mark? Yeah. This is one where you literally, you have to be so brave coming around the corners, don't you? Especially when Ant Stan's concerned. He's not had the easiest start to his RRF1 career, but of course he did pick up an unbelievable podium from a 9-stopper around Monaco.
Mate, I've done 20 laps around this circuit earlier, and obviously when the game first came out, I think everyone was straight onto this track, and I was as well. But as the season goes on, I started forgetting this track. So it's all new. It's basically new again, and I think Dan's coming round.
Well, Raras of Pos. That's intriguing. I didn't quite get the message. Dan Penel's coming around then. But anyway, thank you very much for the subscription. Dan with 33.0. That's not.
Yeah, but he's on the softer. He's on the harder tyre.
Unique shots with a 31.2. That may be a bit more representative as to what's being allowed there. What's got Beer's thoughts of this track here? Beer very, very vocal, of course, on the podium celebrations. Raras of Pos. That's a new one. Oh, Raras. I'm assuming it's Raras' girlfriend. We're on board with Beer now. We'll get onto the back straight now. The main straight here. Beer and Kebab. What sort of lap time can he do? It doesn't look incredible. I guess that's just really to get a banker lap in 1 minute 34.5. Did you see it? See, now they are changing this, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, oh, Raras' girlfriend. Yeah, I was about to say, it said Raras of. I was thinking Raras of Pos. I was about to say, well, is that a new measurement of Pos or something? Cheers there, Donna, thank you very much. Anyway, we've got Beer and Kebab then. He's going to be going around for his second flying lap, I believe.
Can I just say, in the 2019 game, the pit lane is going to change because they've already changed the pit lane, haven't they?
That's what I was going to say to you. That's exactly what I was going to say to you. Obviously, when Beer was coming down the straight, obviously then I got a bit distracted by the comments. They are changing the pit lane because, as you saw, when Beer was going round down towards turn 1, the racing line is through the pit exit. It is completely ridiculous. I'm amazed we haven't had more collisions in any of the other races.
I think in like real life Formula 1, I think Vettel came across to the right and someone was coming out the pit lane in real life as well. And I think that's why they wanted to change it. Yeah.
I'm not sure if Beer's going to be completing this lap. We're going to stick on board with him. God, I can barely speak to that, mate. Pepsi's mad in it. Not even Max have gone into the normal Pepsi tonight. Beer is still pushing, of course. We are coming. I believe Unique Shots is coming up. Well, he's just gone into the pit, sorry. That's why the red marker there is on the pit lane. Remember, these guys in this session will almost be using it as a sort of trial test run. Beer come up with a much better lap time by him here. He'll be looking to improve greatly, though. 33.9 is not going to get the job done if he's looking to be on top. Remember, this is a new track for most of these people. If not for all of them, in fact. Now, we are going to go on board with Barry. Here we go. So, Barry is a new driver with us, ladies and gentlemen. I know we do have Bishop also on a lap. Bishop, one of your favourites, Mark, of course, the way that he's improved this season. Bishop has actually become a genuine championship contender with his absolute never say die attitude. Bloody hiccups, piss off. With his never say die attitude. So, the way that Bishop kind of handles himself, he kind of literally, he doesn't give up. I mean, the amount of times he's crashed off. Oh my God, Mark. I've got a weather report.
You have?
Dry race, heavy rain at the end.
Oh,
yeah.
Come on in.
Yes, God.
That's why we come here, mate. That's why I come here.
That's why we watch this shit. Gritmaster is going to be starting his lap. Bishop is the furthest round, is he? Yeah, Bishop furthest round. I love it with the right camera angle. You can literally see right the way down the back straight if that crappy barrier sign wasn't there for him. Thank you very much for that, though, big hairy jock. This means usually the game lies, doesn't it, in terms of like when it forecasts the rain to come. So I reckon it'll come a lot earlier than 45 minutes as we watch Bishop here. That's not a bad line going through that corner. Bishop, as we mentioned, Mark has been one of the most improved drivers. After he scored his first podium, it was literally, sky's the limit for him, really. Mellish said he can do qualifying. He's not sure if he can complete the race. So that's just to update people who are wondering about.
I think with Bishop, he's got a lot of podiums. Yep. Yeah, he's got a lot of podiums lately, but he's done it the hard way. And I think he needs to improve in qualifying and get out of trouble on T1, and then sky's the limit.
Barry Fife, a 1 minute 33.2. I think we've got Barry's division correct. I think he's going to fit in just fine here, unless that was a complete wind down lap and he goes and sets a 1 minute 29, then it just pisses all over us. Gritmaster on a lap. See, Mark, for me, this is part of Sector 3, when you get to turn 11, 12, whatever bloody number it is, I don't even know. But when you get around that particular corner towards the end, when you've got the really, really heavy curves, just where Gritmaster is now, you can be brave, you can try and ride them, but then, to be fair, it's almost more detrimental doing so, as you see Gritmaster coming across the line now. That's not a bad time. That's not a bad time. 1 minute 32.8. You're not going to see world records by these guys, but you're going to see hella competitive racing, as they say. So the Haas drivers in 3rd and 5th. Grit just ahead of Barry. Hopefully going to show some more competitivity.
If you do it by tires, if you do it by tires, Barry's actually 3rd in the ultra softs.
There's Beard just on the side there. To see. He's going at 9 miles an hour. He's actually out of fuel. It's completely done. Rara on the softs. Later on the supers. Big hairy Jock, of course, then sitting on the softs as well. Jock has had a shocking run of form. Of course, he was leading the Timbermark. He was leading at the championship earlier in the season. Convincingly so. Never won a race though, of course, so hopefully Jock will be looking to change that this week. Once more against him with the likes of Unique doing pretty well. He's 0.8 of a second faster at the moment. Wiberlator, of course. All these guys have all improved. I remember Wiberlator a few races ago, obviously with him and Beer, and that was kind of almost death and destruction, really, wasn't it? But
you You know the chicane bit? Like the left and right?
Which part? Turn 1.
Well, there's only one chicane bit in there.
No, there's like 2 or 3. Well, there's a bit there. There's a normal chicane, then there's that turn 1 chicane, I guess.
Yeah, it's a shorter chicane bit. Like, you know, people are braking like really early for the first part. You should fly over the half the curb at full speed and then slow down for the second part, and that give you about 2-3 tenths.
And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, we are commentators and not racers.
Well, we will be tomorrow.
Jock then coming through sector 2. Fucking hell, I'm not looking forward to this. Not looking forward to this one bit. Well, I am actually. I love racing. So, anyway, we are in Formula 3, round 8, ladies and gentlemen. Over a third of the way gone through the season now. Over a third gone or done in the season. We've seen a load of breakout superstars, the likes of Wigster, who'll be looking. Well, Wigster's pretty much almost secured his place in F2 next season, hasn't he? The likes, obviously, of Druid, Dan Pennells, Bishop, Beer. They're all going to be gunning and fighting.
Yeah, Rara's coming out of the pit now.
4 or 5. So Rara's on the track. We're going to be going to Big Hairy. We're sticking on Big Hairy Jock for a minute. Barry, I'm assuming, is going to be coming into the pits at some time. Quite a few Scottish people in this league now. We could call them we could redefine SF1, couldn't we? We could trademark it under Scottish F1. Big Hairy Jock goes into 5th position. That's
Unique.
close between him and Pennells. No, Jock's the quickest soft tyre on it. No, Bishop is, sorry, 32.8. 1/10 between them two. So, Unique is on his outlap. Wibrator is the next one. He'll be starting his flying lap very shortly. Currently eliminated, of course, are Kakashi, who has an allergic reaction to qualifying sessions. We have, of course, Rara and Mellish, but of course, the likes of Beer, for example, needs to go back out and do a lap desperately, you'd think, otherwise he will be being eliminated in about 2 cars' time. Be interesting to see what happens to Beer. I mean, he obviously winning Canada. We could almost go from 0 to 0 if he's not careful here. Or just trundle around at the back and wait for everyone else to make a mistake. And as I say that, he goes out and does a lap. Wibrator coming through sector 2 now. One of the craziest quick parts of the track. Such a long straight. Imagine if they took that chicane out right. Thinking how quick they'd go. How quick they would go. Get rid of the chicane. Hashtag get rid of chicane. Hashtag fuck off chicane. How about that, Beer? Let's get some hashtag trending.
I think that's the chicane I was on about.
Oh, with me, I don't even know. I take it. I just kind of take it as is. I kind of chill going into the. I kind of. It's one of them chicanes I don't kind of push too hard myself around. Just kind of literally go down the route of just getting through it. That's why I'm not going to be competitive tomorrow night. But anyway, it's not about competitivity. It's about where you are at the end of the season.
I'm just gonna follow Rara all the way around. Actually, he's just started his flying up.
To Rara's car mate in a minute myself. So Wibrator, what's he going to do on them super soft tyres? This hasn't been a bad lap for. I believe it's Jack, isn't it? And that's 3rd position.
Wibrator. Wow.
Wibrator into 3rd, 32.6. So that's 0.2 of a second ahead of Gritmaster. I remember Unique as and Wibrator is just retired. There's nobody behind him, is there? Nope.
No.
There's nobody directly behind him. He should be okay, Rara, then on the soft tyres. Rara is, of course, the absolute odds-on favourite when it comes to this. Ghost is watching. Thank you very much for watching, Ghost.
He's on soft tyres as well, so he's on par with Bishop. I think Bishop is going to do the same as what me and Forrester have done in Bahrain. Start on the hardest, go on the second hardest, and hope for the best.
And Sykes watching as well, guys. When Jock retires, now is that risky? That's a bit risky, you know.
Maybe you got
no
one knows about Barry. You got a Druid, and then you got Beer and Kebab. Maybe.
Jock, but then Mellish, of course. He said he probably wasn't going to be in the race, didn't he? So that's why he's not gone back out on track. Rara then coming down the main straight.
Yep.
And Rara is 8th.
Oh, right. Okay.
Whoa.
Even on the softs, I would have expected him to be top 5. Yeah, top 5 at least. That gives actually Harry Jock a bit of fucking breather.
No, Beer's out. Beer's going slow. I think Beer invalidated. Look, Beer is eliminated. So everybody's safe. Mellish, our last week's winner, is out in... That's bizarre. Representing Williams in realistic. Rara has himself his own little fan base here, mate. 1982 Horton. Obviously, I've got Rara's girlfriend who's just sponsored me. Thank you very much, sir. And Horton, and yeah, so basically he's got a fan club of 2, which is more than probably what I've got. Anyway, move on. Let's see what Druid can do, though. Druid, of course, did Beer invalidate? Can you check up for us, Mark, on the director?
Say that again.
1 minute, mate. Druid has gone second. Druid is in second. Just check if Beer and Kebab invalidated.
He's on third, mate. He's third in my.
Yeah, oh no, I'm all about Druid as, but Beer's in 11th. Beer's out. Check Beer for us whether he got invalidated or not.
Okay.
I'll have a look myself. Fuck it, yeah. Show the audience. Oh, Mark. This and next lap.
Yeah.
This and next lap. So he's got this and next lap Beer invalidated.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've just seen that.
Rara, oh, he's coming round again. Rara did a 1 minute 47. Dan Pales, where did he come? I think Dan improved a little bit. No, he didn't. This is one of the potentially the first races that
Druid
I've seen.
came away from the softs, yeah. I went to super soft. Got third.
Yep. That's
Yeah,
what
I
I
would.
mean. So,
Yeah, I would have stuck
what
with
predictions are we
plan A.
going to do here? 10 views, guys. Thank you very much for watching.
Actually, to
Obviously,
be fair,
Mellish,
yeah,
I'm not sure if he's gonna be there.
Druid, yeah, is on the harder
Look, he's
tyre, and he's at the front of the grid.
Oh,
Ultras
sweet.
ain't
Well,
gonna.
he's at the front for now. Rara did say though, prior to this race, that he is struggling in terms of actual race pace around here. So, are we going to see another brand new winner? And I love how we've just completely forgot to mention, Mark, Unique Shots is 8 tenths up the road. Yes, he's on ultras, but he's still 8 tenths up the road. Really close behind him. I'll tell you what, 8 tenths of a second between second and 10th. Beer and Kebab uncharacteristically far behind. Hopefully he recovers from that in the Grand Prix.
Well, he's not joined the party yet, so can't be that bad.
no one's killed him this week. Fucking hell. So there we go then. Expect the unexpected. Must do a fucking pair of clowns. 2 Haas through and 2 Ferrari. They are the only 2 teams with multi-car representation here in qualifying through the 12 minutes, sorry, used to be 18 minutes back in the day, but the 12-minute shootout for pole position. Will we get a new pole position man? And why is that person in the pink hoodie clapping when nobody is there? Really? Stan then, Mark, the first car to go on. Stan did that 1 lap at the very start of the session, and that was more than enough. In fact, it got him 2nd place. So clearly the ultra soft tyres are the quickest, but, and it's a big but here, will he be, or will other people kind of improve their times? You see Damp, in fact no, that's a big hairy jock has come out surprisingly over there.
Yeah, I'm on Gridmaster behind you.
Gridmaster just behind there, you'll be able to see him in the camera pan. There he is, just entering the top of the shot there. Gridmaster, of course, he had his, was it himself? Sorry, no, Gridmaster, yeah, Gridmaster got his, he was 4th last week, wasn't he? I'm sure he was. Yes, he was.
Yeah.
He was in 4th, highest position of his career, of course. This is his 7th Grand Prix now. He himself said he's been improving and practicing when he can. Obviously, Xbox controller 1 hand, baby in the other. Provide a couple of occasional complications there. As you see, Stan and Jock both simultaneously warming up their tyres on the back straight here. Jock kind of taking a different attitude, nearly throwing himself into the wall, French style. I'll let you guys work that out in the historical comments.
Did you yeah, I actually seen that. I thought, wow, how can you crash like that in Canada?
Oh no, I was on about here, the whole French and hashtag no surrender. We'll let you guys play on that one. So moving on to Stan, he'll be entering the first timed lap of the final qualifying session. I don't have a favourite anymore. Rara's pace wasn't really overwhelming, so it's going to be interesting to see what he can do. He is, of course, if you have soft tyres available in qualifying, you're on the harder strategy, so he does have the potential of still doing and performing a one-stop strategy here. And Stan then, Oh, he's invalidated. Ant invalidates. Ant invalidates, so we're going to switch allegiance over to Big Hairy Jock under this case. Mark, what happens if everybody invalidates the time? Just thinking
Then
about
they're
that.
all fucked.
Yeah, but like, who gets pole? I'm guessing the fastest invalidated time.
I think it goes back to Q2.
Because if it's currently the way these standings are, it's a harsh one too right now. But anyway, kind of more towards relevant topics.
Bias,
we have got
bias.
Hashtag Overlord. For those of you who've been here since the start, you'll know exactly what that means. Still shots fired. Pete's watching, shout out. So Big Hairy Jock coming down towards Sector 2, that's Sector 3, not sure what that is. Is it a kind of vision of Jock blowing up? I bloody hope not. Obviously McLaren have had a little bit of a resurgence in form. Now, saying that, we have been kind of almost mocking Jock, haven't we, recently, but he did get 6th. He had a lot of connectivity issues. I think he had the highlight of the race last week, the humorous highlight, or 2 of them, where he was 50 seconds up because of his ghost. And then
I wouldn't say we were mocking him. I would say...
Hey, when he left the session on intermediates and his AI put him onto intermediates again, we was laughing our cocks up at him. You lot been at it. He didn't invalidate. Gritmaster goes second. Look how close they are. 32-2. 100th in it. 100th of a second. Rara, oh my god. Rara, Barry is in the wall.
Sandbagging.
Barry in the wall, sector 2.
I knew he got his
Yes, he
misses
genuinely
on
did.
it, yeah. But I think he was sandbagging in Q2. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not going to confirm that as I've
it's
just had
exactly,
his missus subscribed to me, so
it's exactly what Mercedes are doing in winter testing right now. They're all
they
sandbagging.
just drive around on square tyres. Dampel's 32-0. Wybernator, what a lap! Wybernator keep up with Rara. Unique shots 31-2, exactly identical to his Q2 time, sorry. Barry with a wing off. Druid fourth. Here we go, Rara. Yeah, here we go, Mark. This is going to be a quality
tight,
one.
mate. It's getting tight.
I keep calling you fucking Rara. This is really annoying. But anyway, as Barry had one. I've never seen anyone actually lose it there though. I think he's letting some of the faster cars through now, Barry. That's really nice driving. You see Rara, and I believe that is Dampenel's both cars. Oh, what a cool camera angle going through there. It's almost like 45-degree sloped, really. Poor form, Rara tut as he takes the lead of the qualifying provisional pole.
Does Barry know about...
Hashtag F1 widow.
Does Barry know about not readying up, yeah?
Yes, mate. Biz messaged me, actually. Let's have a little listen to what he said. Someone pinched my turbocharger. Hashtag what no pace. Fucking hell. So Barry is of course going round with no wing. He'll be entering the pit lane and hoping to go back out one more time. Rara's just coming to the pits. I'll tell you what, mate, Wybermater, second place from nowhere. That.
Yeah, I don't like his previous races. I wouldn't have put him there, but wow.
I think Bishop did get out of the way. I was about to say, bloody hell, it's a little bit close. But no, it was Bishop. Here comes Unique Shots. What's he gonna do? And doesn't improve, of course. That's I believe 1 minute 31.6, 4/10 of a second down, of course. So Druid he's going for another run. Druid's going for another run here. That now, personally, mate, I wouldn't. Get yourself back in.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's only 5 minutes left. I'd stay in for a bit and then come out on new tyres.
To be fair, unless, well, if he this may be the lap for him. I mean, I can't really truly remember the tyre way around here. I know it wasn't the best. I know the hashtag tyre temps.
He's starting on supers, right? He was originally on softs, but he's starting on supers, so...
I tell you as well, I give him credit. His lag is a little bit better this week. He was absolutely shocking last week, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
We nearly had to pull him. We came within an inch of pulling him, and then he just blew up himself. But
literally.
So Jock going back out, mate. Out lap currently in 8th position. McLaren sitting pretty in 5th and 8th at the moment. Dampenels would expect a little bit more, you'd imagine. Unique Shots going back into the pits. We've got Antstan, of course, and Unique Shots. I believe he's blown up, is he?
Not sure. There's no yellow flags. I think he's in the pit, isn't he? He's not.
There was a yellow flag a minute ago. We'll have a look at that on Race Director in a couple of seconds, guys. Probably have a look after the race, or after the qualifying.
Yeah, if I was Druid right now, I'd come straight back in. He's got enough time to come in and get back out
Get
again.
in the pits. Yeah. Unless he's on a world beater. Unless he's on a worldie, get into the pits. He's not, I can tell you now, first hand he's not on a worldie.
Oh, he's not.
But he's going for it.
Does he improve?
A 10th improved, that's not enough. No, and he's not got enough time now to come back. You know what? Has he got enough time to get back out? Well, not now, he's all the way over there. We're going to shift our focus onto Antstan, who is out of fuel. And which means we are literally looking now and left with Big Hairy Jock to get the lap time in. Will Jock be able to improve from 8th position? Mark, Bishop 9th. Oh, no. Big Hairy Jock.
I'm actually going to stay on Bishop.
Jock ran wide. I think he's sealed. Oh, Jock, watch out there. Oh, dear. Alright. Almost a dodgy return to track there. Luckily, Barry was really aware in the background then.
Me, myself, yeah, I'd be in the pit lane right now.
Yeah. Unless, but to be fair, I probably will go out on track actually by now. I'd be about quarter of the way around my outlap.
No,
in this case.
I'd leave it till 2 minutes.
As we watch Barry on his outlap, I think there's actually no... oh yeah, Bishop, that's the one. So I went to go on Big Hairy Jock again. And you see the Haas of Gritmaster in that stupidly positioned pit lane. As here comes Bishop then. He rounds turn 1 and 2. We'll go on to the broadcast cam. Give you a little bit more of a bird's eye view of proceedings. So Bishop, who has had, is it 4 podiums in 5 races now? Bishop will probably, he is, well, to say that, he's the most informed driver.
Yeah, but
almost in the whole of RRF1 at the moment.
The podiums that he got, he could have been better as well.
Oh mate, he could have been so much better. So much better. Horton is one of the Raratron fan club. As Simon said, Rara, nice lap, mate. Obviously, this is the sort of time where you do want to go back out on track. I think Druid, if he goes right back out now, can get on... Is anyone actually going out? Yeah, Rara's out, mate. Rara's gone out on track.
Is Druid in the pit?
I will go back to Bishop shortly. Yep, I don't think he's got enough time to get out. No, I don't think he's got enough time, mate. Unless he's literally at the bottom of the pit lane by the time 1 minute 35 comes on.
And that's in 1 second.
The answer is no. So Rara has actually gone back out. I think that's to cover Dampenels potentially. Gritmaster is going slow just before the start of his lap. We'll get back on board with Bishop as he's coming towards the end of his lap now. What can Bishop do?
It's from 9th to...
No, it's not. Invalidated. It wouldn't have improved anyway, mate. 32.5. And Druid has gone out. He's not going to get round. He's tried, I guess, but just need to let Druid know. Obviously, me and Scotty in the performance race yesterday. Obviously, I was very pissed off. But have you seen the clip? Have you seen the clip that Scotty put on the page? How bad this game is. Absolutely atrocious. Barry's not set a lap time either. So Barry hasn't gone back out. So it is between Gritmaster, Rara and Dampenels here. And don't forget about Jock either, of course. So these are the 4 people all on flying laps, unless Bishop's going to go again, which I believe he is. The only problem with Bishop though, Mark, he makes this mistake almost every week. His battery is completely flat nearly. It's not going to be enough to improve him, of course, but we will see and get going and see who just about will be challenging for this pole position. But these guys being out late, Gritmaster may be able to get his top qualifying performance now.
Druid's got about 10 seconds to get it.
Pig.
He ain't gonna make it, is he?
Gritmaster was weaving on the track there as well. I'm not sure if he thinks he's gonna improve. No, Gritmaster, that's it. Gritmaster done. Gritmaster's thrown it, mate.
Do you
no, he's gonna be improving.
Do you know how many seconds?
Dampenel's coming through. 1 minute, mate. Just gotta watch out here, Dampenels. Dan needs to improve. He needs to improve. This is a golden opportunity for him to catch Wigster at the top of the championship, and having Rara all the way up there as well is never a good sign. Hashtag, are we going to get through this whole race without an incident? Hashtag longest hashtag in history. Hashtag, hashtag. Dan Pearl's run in the final corner. This is going to be a better lap time here. It's going to be in the 31s undoubtedly. Is it going to be enough to move up the grid? Fourth position. Well done, Dan Pearl's. Shots. Jock, no. Of course, Jock didn't do it. What can Rara do? Rara has secured pole position in France. I nearly said in Canada, but...
You know when Drew round it on his outlap, he's 4 seconds away.
Rara. Oh, is it? No, he didn't improve. 31-0. That would have still ironically been good enough for pole. Well done, Rara. So the top 10. Rara, Widenator. What a qualifying by him. Unique shots. The McLarens of Dan Pels and Big Henry Jock. Druid 6th. Gritmaster and Antstan on 4th row. Bishop and of course the Yuko of Barry failing to set time. Barry, of course, Bishop in 9th. Was back in 2 minutes. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, back live and in colour for the French Grand Prix. Just sitting here on the grid. I'm not sure if Mark is here. Potentially. Nope.
Yeah, I'm back now. No, I'm back now.
Oh, you're back. Literally same time.
Yeah.
So, Mark, 13 drivers. Unsure if Mellish is going to be competing, of course, but, well, obviously remains to be seen. We have 10 viewers as well, guys. Hopefully we... And that pink hoodie person, do you reckon they've actually changed their underwear? Just above the Mercedes garage. They've been standing there all the way through quali. Like,
mate, the guy.
There's like a changing room there.
The guy in the pink hoodie, yeah, is going fucking mental. I don't know why he's going mental. There's no cars on the grid. Look at him raising his fist.
Go on, yeah, go on, lad, give it
Come
some.
come on, Force India. Fuck off.
Oh my, Mark. LaFerrari is back, by the way, has donated €5 to me. Love you, man. Love you, man. Legend.
What's that like?
Keep 'em flying, guys.
£1.50?
No, I think it's about like £4 or something. But Well, it's probably going to be about 2 pence when we leave Europe. So anyway, but thank you, man. Much love there. £3.50. Love you. All the best, Connor. I'll be expecting you on the grid tomorrow, my man. Hopefully you are there, live and in colour.
Can I just say,
So,
about F2, mate? I actually didn't think I'd still be in third. I thought it'd be like fourth or fifth. I seen the tables today.
Oh, has he put the tables up? Mate, I literally haven't looked.
No, I'm third, mate. I'm only a few points behind you.
How close is it? How close is it, guys? To let you know about F2,
it's tight.
be sure to tune into Raritron's channel, Raritron89 tomorrow night. 7 races, 7 winners. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And it's not like we're just bringing random people in, them winning a race and then fucking off. All of the regulars have all won a race pretty much. Scotty will... He's already requested that I move out of the way for him tomorrow. I think should we just let Scotty win tomorrow? 8 and 8. Sounds better than 7 and 7. No. Okay.
No. Oh, mate.
Scotty, I did try. I tried so
Shit,
hard.
It's like when you have 2 podiums and then you're finishing outside like 4th, 5th, and then 7th. It's like, what the fuck am I doing wrong though, you know?
Don't know, mate. I've had 4 podiums. I don't know what you're on about. I either get a podium or blow up. That's my thing. Or get blown up. But just an amazing. And obviously, don't forget the Elite League race streamed on this channel, ladies and gentlemen. It'll be this time, of course, about 8:45 start, where it is an unbelievably competitive field, of course. Swizzy. I think Mellish may not be racing, mate. He did say something about him having to head off. But no, Swizz supporting Beer, Mellish and Bishop. That is an old ESR connection. The ESR connection is here alive and kicking. Swizz, thank you very much for watching, my man. I know you've been working wonders for us, getting the PS4 community involved as well, watching this. Much love to you, thank you very much. But seriously, Mark, the following we've managed to amass is incredible. And by the way, a different sort of following. I have reached 100 subscribers on YouTube, by the way. So I just want to...
I didn't know about the PS4 though.
I didn't until Swizz said on the Sunday stream. And he messaged me in private just before the start of last week's stream, saying that he's been plugging it like hell. So
wouldn't it be nice if we can actually race with the PS4 dot as well on the same fucking like dual?
Nah, we'd mate. Codemasters can't make a game one console. Imagine if they cross console, it'd be racing around in hovercrafts. Jesus, it'd just break, wouldn't it? It's completely break.
Yeah.
But we are here now. We are pretty much almost ready to go. I'm sure Rara is going to be readying up very, very soon. And then this is where the fun begins, ladies and gentlemen. 13 drivers, 13/12. New driver in Barry, unique shots, high up the grid, of course. Guys who should be higher up, the likes of Beer, who of course has said someone robbed his turbo, which is kind of a bit of an issue, especially when you're racing with turbo-powered cars, which that's like me last night having no DRS on my flying lap in qualifying.
Can we chat about T1?
No. I'm just not thinking about it. I'm not thinking about it. We're going to get there and...
I forgot it.
Well, amazingly, we only had one clip to Stewart, and it was actually Ant Stan's incident with Beer, but Ant Stan admitted fault, and he crashed out anyway, so...
Here we go, then.
We're ready. We're ready.
We go.
Here we go. Good call, mate. We are ready to roll, ladies and gentlemen. About 25-30 seconds, and the pink hoodie man has a legitimate reason to spunk in his pants.
Actually, Rara was the first person, to ready up, so...
Yeah, he was the guy.
All
he
good.
was ready up, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I know, we've had about... Other than Gat in Formula 2, who doesn't know the difference between green and bloody nothing. So formation lap here, let's make sure everybody gets off the line correctly. Mate, Mellish is going. I think. Yeah, Mellish is going.
They've all gone.
Okay.
Mate, whilst we're on the formation lap, I want to pick your brains a little bit. I've seen a couple of fast starts at the moment. What's the best start? Because when I start, fucking the back end wobbles.
Who is that over there? Druid's driven off to China. Oh my god. Sorry to interrupt, mate. I was just going up and... Yeah,
Druid, disqualified. Yeah.
Obviously, he was facing the wrong way, pretty much. Mate, I was just scrolling through the field as you do, saw the two McLaren cars pretty close, and then a Renault just flying off in the distance. Hopefully that is not something we see. Of course, Druid does racing in another league. Oh, but there's another car up there. Guys, I heard about warming up your tyres, mate, but don't warm up the solar system. Seriously, just stick to your tyres. It's probably the best way. Turn in cycle of Pluto with some of these cars. For me, starting, I used to go lean. You don't get wheel spin, but you don't get the same boost off the line. With me, standard, and once your wheel spin ends, rich, but then immediately flick down, or what I do anyway. For the last couple of weeks, I've noticed my starts are getting a lot better than what they used to be. I go
Say that again, yeah. I used to put ERS at 0, and then lean.
Hot lap, and then for me, mate, hot lap and then standard. Hot lap, standard, and then flip between standard and high. I know a lot of the guys at Towley and all would be probably better to ask, but obviously they're not here, so.
Yeah, but usually like last night, I fucking tried it, and you bog down, yeah, if you have a good start. But if you fucking put everything to high, you fucking bog out on the back end.
It's such a balance, isn't it? I think it's got something to do with your revs, as we see Druid on the naughty step after kind of driving towards Manicourt, which, same country, different road circuit, of course, as we are now on the grid mark. Here we go. This is what we bloody turn up for, mate. Here we go.
And we got rain later on.
Mate, you say later on. It doesn't look very nice here anyway. Here we go, guys. We are on 5 red lights with a yellow flag to boot. It's gone, the yellow flag.
Corner.
And the French Grand Prix underway. No one's moved.
Stopped. The running stalled.
No one's moved. What's happening? There's a few of them. A few people haven't moved. Harry's not moved. What is... Okay, we'll move on. They've all kind of got through, but... 4th position. There was someone up front who didn't move as well.
Barry in 13th.
Unique Shots didn't get off the line. I think it may have been a lights glitch for the ladies and gentlemen. We got a crash. No, we haven't. Yeah, we have. Gritmaster is off. Druid, what is... Druid's lagging, mate. Druid is lagging like mad. No, he's back. We're going. The Haas drivers are all the way at the back. Weibermate has overtaken Rara.
Wow.
Weibermate leads the Grand Prix. Big Hairy Jock has overtaken Dan. Bishop has moved up 4 places. Beer and Kebab. Well, I think we'll need to do a video replay because Beer and Kebab is still driving around a lap 1 with a win.
The two McLarens I think the two McLarens are closing.
Toro Rosso, Amstan and Mellish is still going, so Mellish still alive and kicking in here, but look at Weibermate, what a shock that is.
He
got the jump on Rara. Mellish, Kakashi and Mellish. Kakashi's just gone pretty much Duke Mellish there. What a brilliant move that was. Kakashi up at the 9th place, but obviously Kakashi will probably explode at some point in the race. Prove me wrong, Steve. Prove me wrong. That's Kakashi's first name, obviously. As look at Big Hairy Joe. Oh my god, that wasn't definitely not how to take that corner.
When was it? Yeah, that I told you. There's team orders at McLaren. And they said in the interviews, yeah, there's no
Look at this, Anstan and Beer, these two have had history in the past. Beer holds the low. Anstan's hit Beer. Oh, that's stupid. Oh, we're going to have an angry Beer now.
Yeah, they're both.
Anstan, oh dear. Druid's left.
Gone.
Oh,
it's
that was silly from Anstan. I think Beer just come across, but then Anstan did hit him. I think Anstan has got severe wing damage there, as you would do. I think Beer has come out of it unscathed, barring losing a lot of positions. Well, I thought, Rara and Weibermate. Rara and Weibermate.
He's done it, running outside.
Rara takes the lead.
Running outside.
Oh, look behind. Dan Penels and Bishop. Beer's on damage limitation now, I guess. Another race affected by a crash from Beer. And look at Kakashi up to 7th, has done both for Toro Rossos. Obviously, this one was because of...
No, Weibermate. Rara's crashed, has he? Is he crashed?
Rara's off!
Yeah, he's
what's happened to Rara?
What the fuck?
Rara's down at 6th. What's happened? I missed it.
No, I missed it as well, but I just seen...
Weibermate.
I don't know.
Has Weibermate attacked Rara? I don't know.
Yeah,
there's no wing damage. We're going to have a bit of a busy afternoon, mate, or a busy weekend. I reckon me and you, as soon as we get the clips marked, just get nailed.
What I said earlier, yeah?
Dan Penels in the background.
when we were doing an interview, yeah, a few weeks ago, I asked her if there was McLaren team orders.
Just give me a second, mate. DRS is now enabled, of course. Amp pits. Yeah, that was expected. Oh dear, not the best start by Toro Rosso in the slightest. Druid, of course, is not in the Grand Prix. If you could try and bring him back, Dragoon, if you can, please, mate. He is on there.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the top of the field. Look at the field. Look at the order. Rybermator now is getting challenged. The Ferraris are against the McLarens. God, this is like going back in time. Back in time here. And Raro and Unique Shots. Unique Shots out. Unique Shots has crashed. Unique Shots is off. Oh my god. Dangerous return to track. Come on, man. You've got to be careful. And that has elevated Gritmaster back to 7th. Aaron Kebab to 8th. Unique Shots just reversed right back across the track there. That was a very, very... Look at Dampenels. Dampenels on Bishop. That is a huge overtake, mate. Huge overtake. Dampenels up into 3rd position.
But they were...
Look at Jock and...
Dan was in 3rd anyway.
Some contact, I don't know. No, Bishop... Oh, he was actually, wasn't he? Oh,
Yeah, he
Bishop
was.
having
And
to go
then
back.
Dan,
Well,
Bishop overtook, and then... yeah.
Oh, yellow
Sector
flag,
3.
Sector 3. Mellish. Mellish is off. Where the hell has he gone? Druid is back, by the way. Druid has come back in. Druid is back.
Yeah,
He's
invited him,
lagging
that's
like an
why.
absolute motherfucker, mate.
I did invite
Lagging
him
like
just now.
mad. He's lagging like mad still.
Wibinator in the pit, is he? He's lost place to Big Harry Jock.
Big Harry Jock takes the lead of the French Grand Prix. The Wibinator is all over the back of him. Bloody hell. What a start we've had here. What an amazing Grand Prix. Inserts all over the place. And Dampenel, look at this between Jock and Wibinator. Will Wibinator... Now remember, these guys have all had experience in Unique Shots with it. Oh, Shots is coming to the pits. I think that was from his incident with Rara. Beer and Kebab and Gritmaster, these two. I'm going to get on board with these briefly.
Oh, mate, we got by 4 or 5 cars.
I know, mate.
This is got it.
Crazy.
2
Look at this.
McLarens,
Wibinator.
2 Ferraris.
And Rara's joining the fray in the background as well. There's Bishop with a penalty. Now, these are the sort of races where penalties are really, really dangerous for you. We're going to go on board and look at the view from Bishop. All 5 cars within 4 seconds of each other. This is the shit we turn up to see. Maybe not the carnage in between it. But oh, Bishop's lost it. Bishop's lost it. Lost it by itself. Oh dear. Which elevates Rara back in 4th. Which means it's nearly a McLaren 1-2. Saint Zena will be spunking in his pants all over the bleeding screen.
Oh, mate. He'll be messaging me like he did today.
He did, I've seen on the page, mocking the Renault. But anyway,
But
I
what
would mock
does
the Renault
McLaren
and
run?
down in 9th or 11th.
What does
Of course, yeah, I
McLaren
forgot
run?
about
Yeah.
well, to be honest, mate, I don't know what they run, but I know where they're running. 1 and 3 at the moment. And Stan and Druid is... I think Druid's lost connection again, mate. Probably for the best. I think, yeah.
Time penalty.
Wibinator 3, second
Where-
penalty, and Stan...
Where's
back in 10th.
Wibinator come from?
Well, he's always had sort of pace, but it's just lack of consistency, which has always let him down here. But look at this one. We've got battles up and down the order. Beer and Kebab has overtaken Gritmaster. Yeah, back up to 7th place. Just thought I'd throw that one out there, guys. Get back onto the main camera. And I think Jock is beginning to open up the pace, a gap now. Open up a gap. Following up Wibinator, Dampenel's not a million miles away, of course. And Antstam with the time penalty there, 3 seconds. So easy to pick up penalties on this track. This is kind of the time of the season, isn't it? You know, you've got your Canadas and your... what do you call it? Yeah, Canada and France, where you've just got penalties coming out your arse.
Right. Gritmaster on Beer and Kebab.
Gritmaster will get back on that. Barry had himself a quiet little race, mate. He didn't get off the grid, remember? But I think he was about 20 seconds late off the grid. He's fine.
I hate this straight. This is where you're gonna lose the position.
Nah, but bloody hell, Gritmaster had a sort of like slingshot effect there just on the back. You see Beard just up the road there. 7th, holding it very nicely. Bishop is 5th. Kakashi is in 6th position again. He's done it again.
I told you that in
time,
qualifying, isn't it? He quit
he's
and
done
then
it
he
in
makes up.
He's done,
And then he
he's done it
crashes.
in all 8 Grand Prix. Yeah, that's what, every single Grand Prix. he's done it, but then blows up straight after it. And Rari, you see the menacing figure of the Mercedes there. Beer with a penalty, that's expected around this track. It is an absolute shitfest. But saying that,
Gripmaster.
Sector 3.
Gripmaster down the fucking pit straight.
Barry went off. Barry's let handstand go. Is Druid on AI mode? I can't even tell. I think he is, isn't he? His car isn't going invisible though. It's got to be AI. Barry with a that's a 5 second speeding in the pit lane penalty again for Barry. Another 5 second penalty there.
Druid's racing me. Not Ghost on my
No, he's not ghosting, that's what I mean, but he's taking very AI-ish lines, isn't he? Unique shots, quickest lap, fastest lap of the race. Shame for him, he's had a really, really good qualifying, but then didn't move off the line and had a collision with Rara. Just after it. Dan Pennell's overtaken
Wibinator.
Dan Pennell's McLaren 1-2.
Is that going to be team orders?
Battle. I don't know, because obviously these guys all want to get their championship points. They all want to get promoted. Sector 1 yellow flag. Oh, who the hell's that? No one's even in Sector 1, are they? Okay, moving on. Wibinator runs very wide. Here comes a move by Rara. These two have already had
They got a
really
race.
wants this race.
Mate, we're only on lap 6, yeah, they got a race. And there's 2.
Wibinator pits. Wibinator's pitted. What?
Why?
Really?
Yeah.
Supers. That's a crazy bit of pitting, but we'll move on. Bishop moves back to 4th. Jock with the penalty. Jock with the penalty. And the top 3 are all together. Gripmaster with a penalty. Penalties coming in. Penalties flying in from all angles here. Tell the English bloody football team to do that. Gripmaster, I think's had a bit of an incident, mate.
Dan.
He's dropped really far back off pit.
Dan needs to
McLaren's.
Yeah, Dan needs to get past you because of Rara. I think Jock's slower. Because you can see now, yeah, Dan is closing.
Yeah, I wouldn't let him through, mate. Not a chance. You earn your way through. Hamilton in Hungary. He wants to get past me. He does it on the track. And I think he may very well do it on the track here. But Kerry Jock is still clinging on to this lead. He's never won a league race, by the way, Jock. Never won one. You have that sort of mentality in the background, don't you?
Jock's defending, yeah, against his own teammate. So, yeah, this is going to get
Robbo
spicy.
Really quickly, Rob. We had Rara pole. Wibinator second. He has just pitted, of course. We had...
What's Dan doing?
Third. 2 seconds, mate. So there, if you did see that there, Robbo, that's it. Rara did get pole. There's been absolute utter carnage in this Grand Prix so far. But, well, I say utter carnage. It's not been the worst start, other than the fact 3 people didn't start, and then everybody crawled back through. Mellish, by the way, is having himself a little quiet race in the background. He's in 12th position. And here we got the McLarens, 1 and 2 at the moment. Qualified 4th and 5th, remember, Dragoon.
Dan's harvesting, but still gaining.
It's just about... This is where it's all about being patient. In my opinion, at least, anyway. Just patience in the Grand Prix.
Thing is,
Bishop hits.
Bishop's
hitting from softs, mate. Wow,
okay.
Why? Gotta be damaged, surely. I think there was a wing change during that pit stop as well. Bishop has fallen right down. Unique shots currently running in 11th place.
If I was damping on, right?
Gripmaster! Wibinator's just done Gripmaster. Wibinator up into 6th. Come on, carry on.
If I was Dan, he's getting pressure from behind you with Rara, and that's going to force him to corner cut.
He's going to have to make the move.
Right?
If he doesn't get...
obviously, Jock got a 3 second penalty. No,
1 minute. Yeah, here you go, Rob. I went on to racetrack to show him where all the guys were in qualifying. I should have just pressed position change. Would have been easier, wouldn't it? Rob just told me, hey, come on, man, I've only been doing this 3 years. Leave me alone, I'm still amateur. But let's go on board with Rara. We'll watch this from behind in Rara's perspective. Kakashi is in 4th. Mark, again. He's found 4th again. Gripmaster and Wibinator. Wibinator's gone for another spin. I don't know what happened there. Wibinator's spinning around like an absolute crackhead.
Druid's in 9th.
Oh, Wibinator, watch out! Wibinator, just watch out when you get back on the track, guys. Come on. Wibinator falls to 10th and stand up to 7th. He's had himself a quiet race after completely obliterating beer.
Harry Jock, yeah. When he comes down the pit straight, he's on the right-hand side, yeah, faking a pit stop, and then he comes over.
No, I'm sure if if you mate, you can't fake a pit stop around this track. You slow down to the point.
Rara, right now inside.
Rara and Dampnels. Rara gets the move done, or does he? He does it. Rara into second place.
He does, yeah.
Yellow flag sector 3. Baron Kababa's caught Kakashi. We'll move on to that battle really quickly. I don't think he's going to be able to have enough to get the move done. No beer. He's just going to settle back in. So we're going to go back to Dampnels and watch where Rara is already, guys. Thanks to Rara's girlfriend with a sub. LaFerrari, aka Connor, with the bits. I've already almost earned 10
Rara is
pounds
crazy.
This
Down on the
crazy.
inside.
Rara has a think about
no,
Jock,
he's
has a
back
think about it.
Intelligent.
No, that didn't really think about it. Alright, it's all about picking his moves. Remember, all of these guys are all on the same tyres. This is an absolute genuine race for position. Look at Dan Penels. Go on, Dan. He's gone for the move.
Down the inside. Is he? Nah.
Oh, he thought about it. He thought about it.
Yeah.
Unbelievable entertainment so far, ladies and gentlemen, and we are not even in lap time yet. Don't think I'm still on lap 9. Beer and Kababa's overtaking Kakashi. Beer overtakes Kakashi. Beer into 4th. Beer is Mark. Beer is in 4th. Beer is in 4th. He got crashed out earlier. He fell to 10th. Mate, if you spin off on this track, amazing. Yeah, I think actually, do you know what, to be fair, Robbo, I almost don't want to see the penalties in the yellow flag in sector 1. I think that would have been Mellish, I believe. But I almost don't really want to see the penalties, just to kind of for a kind of like random perspective, but I totally get what you mean, just so you can kind of document where people are and actually talk about it on track. Jock didn't have a very good line through turn 2 there, so he's going to go for another move. Is he going to get the move done? He's thinking about it, Rara. Rara is impatient, but you have no choice but to be impatient when you're in this sort of situation. Baron Kabab hasn't even crossed the line yet, as the top 3 are completely locked together. Will Rara redeem himself for Canada? Rara had the race won in Canada.
Bishop fastest lap.
Yeah, real F1's nothing compared to this, Robbo. Oh, look at Rara! This actually has some entertaining racing. Rara takes the lead.
He's done it. Rara's in the lead.
Mellish is out. Mellish out. That was a lovely bit of Pepsi, I've got to be honest here, mate. Sorry to drop. Then look at Jock. Rara has taken the lead of the French Grand Prix. Big hairy Jock not giving up yet, though, under a 10th behind. What a start. What a start to this Grand Prix. Massive battling all up and down the field here. Kakashi with a penalty. He's 4 seconds ahead of Gritmaster, by the way, so that's still an interesting battle there. Gritmaster, of course, had his highest ever finish in F3 last week. He had himself in a 4th position, back 4th in Canada. Amazing drive. My personal drive of the day. Sector 2, Unique Shots is pitting again.
Mate, the McLaren's hit.
Get out of the way of the front runners.
The second McLaren, yeah, is injured. The first McLaren.
What? What do you mean?
I swear I've seen fucking bits flying off the McLaren.
Oh, mate, you see that you see bits flying off McLarens every day, mate. It's not even made very well at all, to be honest. Skillen, welcome to the stream, my man. You've missed an absolute cracker so far.
Do you see Dampnell closing them on Jock? I think that's damage on
Oh, he did there. No one's hit each other though. I mean, the McLaren front wing looks like it's half made anyway. You'll see Bear 4th. We got a bit of a battle here. And Anstan has stuck one up the inside of Gritmaster here. Look at this three-way battle. Three-way battle. Bishop, Anstan, and Gritmaster. That come from bloody nowhere. Grit falls to 8th. Bishop has moved up 2 places. Oh no! Be a bit more careful. Gritmaster, very, very nice driving, avoiding any contact there. Bishop with the fastest lap of the race. He's still in the race. Oh, Druid, sorry, forgive me. Bishop, Druid, all part of the bloody church. Sorry. But yeah, Bishop, in effect, just moved up 2 places here. In fact, Bishop, ironically, has moved up 3 places from his grid slot.
Bishop 6 seconds behind you. Kakashi needs to
pull his finger out his arse and get... Yep, totally agreed. So Gritmaster, there are 6 guys who have not pitted so far in this race. Unique Shots, I think, has already been lapped. You'll probably see him in the background, I believe. In the background of the race leaders. And Dampnell's nobody with DRS. Out of the top 3, of course, Rara wouldn't get it, but Jock and Penels having themselves a really good race. Now, to be fair, Rara with a penalty. Rara with a penalty, that could be humongous before the end of this Grand Prix. Remember as well, guys, we have got a long way to go. This coming up is pretty much where you'd expect the super soft runners, and Kakashi runs very wide. He needs to stay concentrated here.
The biggest gainers of the race so far, seven places, Kakashi and Baron Kebab.
To be fair, though, mate, Beer would be a lot higher up, wouldn't he? But he did get blown the crap up by Antstan. Remember, Antstan also crashed off, and remember, Antstan's already come into the pits. So that, of course, will obviously, remains to be seen if we get any clips from that. I assume so. Jock, Penel's got Jock. Penel's got Jock. He is into second position.
Is that team orders or not?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Gritmaster pits in, by the way. Gritmaster says, "Fuck these super soft tyres. I'm going on to the soft tyre for the entirety of the race, potentially for an undercut." Could very well happen. Gritmaster has been pulling down the field very heavily. His teammate Barry is currently Davidson is currently in 11th position, mate. 11th place at the moment, not having the greatest Grand Prix of his current thing.
One
Let me
car
see what
goes out,
Robert's
mate.
put in the
He's in
comments.
points.
Let me see what Robert's put in the comments. Hey Skill, and when are you in sight going to tie the knot? Well, I believe you're both watching, so if you guys want to have a little bit of a love affair in the comments, please do. Just don't make it too snotty. People have to watch it and read it. Bishop has caught Kakashi. Kakashi's run very wide.
And he's gone through.
I think he's almost like... I think he almost let Bishop through in the end. Bishop up to 5th again. And Jock and the two McLarens. Very close together. Just over an hour into the stream, ladies and gentlemen. We have somebody in the comments, Mark, asking to join the league. Ooh.
Who's that, mate?
His name is XANAX LGO
Harry Jock.
or LGD.
Harry Jock is
Get
gaining.
on board with Jock. Yeah, Scotty, give him the Facebook link. It's great. Scotty, give him the Facebook link. Sorry, I was thinking, how did you join the league? I don't know. I'm just an admin here, man. As Kakashi and Anston are both pitted, and here's Druid in the background. Well, what in the... Mate.
What's he doing?
What the hell was that? We'll just pretend we didn't see that there. Yeah, Anna, or I'll call you LGD. LGD. If anyone's watching, just can someone post the Facebook link in? We'll obviously have a look into you. Just let us know what your pace is about. But anyway, getting back to the action here. The McLarens are in a bit of a battle still here. I'd say like 15/16.
I think the McLarens here are losing time to Rora.
What the hell? Scotty, you're timed out. What the fuck?
Rora went wide.
It's just timed Scotty out of my chat. What in... Sorry to interrupt, guys. Sorry to not really pay much attention. I see Druid is just all over the... Kakashi's out. Well, there you go. What a surprise. Kakashi's blown up. Again. Oh dear, Kakashi. I just saw a wheel fly off on his car. Well,
I think Kakashi is listening. That is why you crash every race, mate, because you don't take part in qualifying.
Yeah, well, no, he crashed himself there. Guys, I just want to say, I have not timed Scotty out of the chat, by the way. For some reason, it doesn't like people putting links into my chat for some reason. Mark, it's timed Scotty out. Robbo said Scotty might have gone into AI by mistake. But anyway, no. I'll tell you what I'll do. Scotty actually... No, why is it deleted the message? That's fucking stupid. Oh my god. He's been timed out for 120 seconds. Oh dearie me. Sorry for the distraction, guys. I'll get back on board to the action now. I need to change that tonight. I don't fucking know. For some reason, Wisebot has developed a godlike persona on my channel. I need to kind of edit that. But anyway, Big Hairy Jock comes into the pits. Now, he should, Mark, get out in front of... he should get out a nice beer opening, right? Cheers. Keep that till after it, please. God, I'm here. So Jock is come out in front of Beer. And Beer pits it anyway.
Beer's
so
in
there
the
we
pit.
go.
Yeah.
Yep, so Beer come up into the pits. Gritmaster has a 3-second time penalty. I believe Beer will be coming out just behind Wybernator, but he's going to be on much fresher tyres here.
Mate, Bishop, yeah, is on 7 laps of Super Softs compared to the top
Gotta be
two.
a 2-stop. Gotta be a 2-stop.
It's gonna be.
Gotta be a 2-stop, surely. Rara and Penels still within reach of each other. You think Wybernator with a 3-second penalty. Wybernator's back in the 5th position as well. Ferrari's having a... Scotty's just wrote unauthorised URL this time. Search on Facebook. RRF1.
Set to 1 yellow flag.
What is a twat?
Set to 1 yellow flag.
There you go. Who's here? Druid!
Drew's out.
Well, to be fair, what a miserable French Grand Prix it is for him.
What happened to that other runner guy?
Why is Dan Penels? Dan Penels! What happened to Dan? Oh dear. Dan, 5-second penalty. That is massive at the end of the Grand Prix.
Speed in the
It
pit.
will be massive. I mean, Rauer's gone on for another lap.
Yeah, 5 seconds.
Skill and cheering on.
Rauer's
Skill
got a
and cheering
3-second
on
time
Stan.
penalty. Dan has virtual safety car. That's down to Drew, that is.
That was the most delayed virtual safety car in the history of virtual safety cars in games. It was like a lap later. Jesus. Let me guess, one of the marshals streaked onto the fucking track, did they?
Who
Only
just
in
come
France.
out?
Do you know what?
Who just come out, yeah, but not come out?
Dan. Big
Dan.
Hairy Jock has jumped Dan. Big Hairy Jock has dumped. Yeah, there you go. Just, yeah. Because of that. Rara may if this VSC stays on until Rara gets round to come in the pits. What a thing. Oh no, it's not. But anyway, Wybernator's pitted. He is now onto the soft tyre Gritmaster. Oh my god, he went really wide there. Barry, of course. Barry's actually in the points now. All these guys have to do is survive literally another 6 laps. 6-7 laps. And Big Hairy Jock. Dan Penels has done Jock.
Yeah, he done
Jock,
Jock, yeah, but
already.
Jock's coming back. And all this time, yeah, they're losing time
McLarens.
on Rara.
No, mate, they're gaining a lot of time. A lot of time. They're getting about 2 seconds. Rara comes into the
Yeah,
pits.
but they're
now.
fighting each other, though. They ain't gaining time.
They're not anymore, mate.
Ah.
Not anymore. So yeah, that's for you, by the way, LGD. Just have a little look on Facebook, mate. Put your gamer tag in on Xbox if you're on it, and we'll obviously have a chat with you moving forward. Hashtag unauthorized URL. Fuck's sake. Anyway, we'll correct that after that.
10 laps to go.
Here we go, the McLarens. There is, mate. Lap 17 of 27 just entered. Come around at the end of this lap, there will be literally just 10 more rotations of the track to go. Oh god, look!
Oh!
Whoa!
What the fuck? I didn't even know Rara pitted.
Dan and Rara! Oh, they're colliding!
Where's Mercedes? Where's the other McLaren? There he is. And Harry Shaw
Rara's letting through, Rara's letting through, Rara's letting through, and that is a perfect example of how bad this pit lane is.
Yeah.
This pit lane nearly killed all of the front runners. I think Dampen let Rara go back through, actually.
Okay.
That was no one's fault, guys. You know what I mean?
I think Rara was out before the McLarens. And then...
No, Rara come out right in front of him, but obviously look how fast you're going down that main straight. That is why, ladies and gentlemen, in 2019, they are editing that. That could have been race ending for the pair of them, and Big Hairy Jock would have been an absolute dreamland. Absolute dreamland. Well, he is anyway. Look at that, 3 seconds up the road. It's up to Rara and Dan now to catch back up. If Dan had pulled that move off, that would have been really, really entertaining to watch that, but obviously they still get to battle. Bishop, that's Bishop behind them. Oh, Dan with the penalty.
Penalty.
That's huge, especially with the 5-second stop go. That could be humongous before the end of the Grand Prix. Pardon me, but a long way to go.
Sector 3.
Like Sector 2. Sector 3, sorry.
Sector 3.
Oh, it was Barry coming in the pits. Barry put it. Look at this, Wybernator just behind Gritmaster here. Can't stand beer and kebab.
Barry's
Beer
getting a
literally
point
in
on his
race all by
debut, mate.
himself.
To be fair.
Don't say that yet, mate. Don't say that. He's got a long way to go yet. Jock with the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Obviously, Rara and Dan Pennell aren't going to get the fastest lap based on their previous lap. Jock, just under 10 laps, Mark, to survive, to grab his first win. It's highly unlikely with the speed of Rara and Dan Pennell, but it is a potential possibility. The luck that Jock has had, I think he's only had about 10 points in 4 races. He needs something like this to change around. He needs his luck to change around in this case, and we'll just follow Weibanator, who's actually having maybe on course for one of his first point scoring finishes as well, by the way. He's barely finished the race, Weibanator. Will he be able to finish this one? 9 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen, in the French Grand Prix, round number 8 of RRF1's Formula 3 series. These guys have given out another fantastic performance. Another one. But will it be enough to see through to the end? And look at this, we're on board with the battle for 7th position. Gritmaster runs a little bit wide there. He's going to be he's perfectly entitled to kind of keep his own line and battle. Bishop with a penalty there. You can only imagine Bishop will need to pit again. Surely to God. Surely. And he's going to be coming out right behind Beer and Kebab, so that's going to be an interesting battle for 4th.
Closing in.
Oh, he's dropping well off, mate. He's dropping well off on Dan Pennell's.
He was.
Weibanator. Is he going to go for the move on Gritmaster?
Done it.
Ooh, chopped him a little bit there, but safe and fair. Safe and fair is the ruling. Rara with a 33.8. Rara's on the move now. Rara's fan club in the comments.
Jock was actually
harvesting.
Yeah, Jock was actually harvesting.
Bishop hits. Super softs. Bishop is going to be on, well, the same tyres as Beer. Will Beer be able to jump him? Rara, of course, on the 8 temps down. We're going to stick on board with the battle between Beer and Bishop about the pits. Rain! I forgot about the rain! Mark! It's raining!
Oh
my God, this
Not damp
it is, look at the cars, look at the cars. Go on, Stan. Go on,
Come on.
TV pod.
This is where the fun's
It's
coming.
fucking raining. Come on, motherfuckers. You have all the rain, we don't want any.
Fuck you.
I've done this track in the rain once, mate. It is fucking brutal. Career mode Williams. I won it, by the way, as well. But that's because the Ferrari spent the whole race kicking the crap out of each other and giving me like a 20-second lead by like lap 12. So I just basically ran in lead and got hauled in at the end and just arrived. Anyway, enough of that. Look at Rara.
Mate,
Rara and Jock.
the fucking... The lead's coming down.
Rara's gone for it.
He's come down, he's done it.
Rara's done it. No, he's not. Not yet. Just if he holds the line, look at Jock. Oh, Jock ran wide.
Rara's done
He's going to go for a switchback.
He's coming back.
He's got DRS. Rara's got DRS, mate.
Mate, we got
what a battle there between the top 2. Lennon, you said you were winning last week, and that didn't go too well. So I'll leave my personal talking to the track, but I like your confidence. Beer and Kebab and Bishop. The old racing buddies.
Fucking lash it down. We need heavy rain.
Go on. Mate, we're going to have inters, 1,000,000%.
Really?
Mate, look at it. It's hammering down.
At the moment we don't.
No, we will. Oh, Bishop on the side of Beer, look at this. 2 old friends. And Bishop around the outside. DRS really, really showing its true power in this Grand Prix series. And Bishop moves up to 4th. He's done it again, Mark. Bishop again from nowhere. Now, here's an interesting thing. If it's raining, double stack? McLaren? See what I mean?
Yeah, but
There's unique shots and
between the 2 McLarens here, I don't know which one is faster. Set
free yellow flag. Not done!
Pennell's
out!
He's out! That means...
Well, that solves the
That just answered my fucking question.
Yeah. No double stack for you. And he misses out on points. Didn't complete
double
22.
stack.
And no points for Dan. With Wigster missing.
Bishop into the podium place again.
But he's done it. Oh my God.
Wow.
For fuck's sake.
I wouldn't say yet, mate.
Jesus Christ.
That's another 7 laps.
No. Anything? Look at this behind. Uh-oh, Beer and Kebab and Ant Stan. What's happened?
I'm just watching Bishop hit Yeagerstead. A beauty.
Mate, look at Bishop and Beer and Antstand round 2. Look at these mate, you're telling me this isn't intermediates? Fucking hell. I think, oh, look at Antstand. Really wide. This is
Sector 3.
Like Sector 3. Who is it?
That is...
Gritmaster. Where the hell's he going? Gritmaster, the track's this way, mate. Another disaster class. That's a really cool word. I like that, Psych. Disaster class from McLaren. Oh, by the way, Psych, Skillen asked you, do you want to marry him? Moving on. Beer and Antstand pit. Beer and Antstand are taking the plunge. And I say plunge because it's pissing down. What an amazing race this has been so far, and it's not over. It's got an intermediate.
Intermediates,
yeah, gotta be. Surely.
What about the top 3?
Look at the problems. Yeah, DRS disabled. Perfect timing. Perfect timing for being right beneath it and Antstand.
Come on, lads, earn your fucking
Here
money.
we go, fuckers. Dan Pennell says, absolutely gutted. Was having so much fun out there. Unlucky Dan. You missed out on the rain by 1 lap.
Mate, if you look at Bishop, yeah, he's in the on 2 lap. He just pitted.
Question and a point. Is Bishop going to be coming out in front of Beer?
Nah.
Look, it's all over the place.
Yeah.
Credit to the guys up front. These two have had unbelievable races, obviously with a bit of a ding-dong earlier for Rara.
Bishop pits.
Kakashi's come on. Yeah, they've both got a pit. They've both got a pit.
Yeah,
Jock comes in. I love when we're talking about the McLaren double stack and he just stacks it in the wall. It's like, well, that solved that fucking problem. Fuck that shit. Unique shots into the penalty. He's up to 8th position, by the way, now. So Beer and Kebab is... Well, he's not really catching Bishop much. But look at Antstand and Beer. Antstand and Beer. Round 2 for these two.
Sector 3?
Yellow flag, Sector 3. Don't know who that is. There's only one car in Sector 3, and that is...
Unique shots.
Oh, no. It was Thing coming into the pits. Barry and Unique.
Barry's in 9th.
Antstand is absolutely flying. 2 newcomers just by simply surviving.
Bishop pits.
Yeah, mate, I love how you sound surprised. If you don't pit in these conditions, you must be fucking mental. But here we go, Beer. Now, will Beer get Bishop? But then if Beer gets him, Antstand's going to get him. We've got a 3-horse race here for a final podium position. 20 viewers, guys. Mark, we've hit 20. And they all tuned in at the right time.
Yeah,
and
they've got
him. They've got him easily. Yeah. Ferrari 5 and 6, what's happened? Antstand's gone for the move.
He's gone down the inside. Oh,
be careful. Beer's going to come back at him. But Antstand's got a podium. Obviously, if Beer sends his clip in, that may change, but obviously we'll work it out. Beer's going to go for the move. Oh, get it. Oh, my God.
Oh, mate, I got food in my fucking stomach. You didn't do that to me.
Antstand's fucking roller coaster simulator.
Antstand ain't given up yet. Come on.
Psych, just if you're confident this weekend, just don't go to Skillen. Please, I beg. But anyway, we'll move on. Look at this battle for the final podium position. Just remember as well that Jock and Rara are not...
What the fuck?
What's he done? Dive bombed him?
No! Antstand has just gone around the outside a bit and I don't know how.
The outside?
Outside.
What the hell has he done that?
I don't know.
Mate, I went to look at the...
You don't even take around that corner, but
second. Oh, he's on a penalty. Oh, no. Antstand penalty.
Yeah, I know, but it didn't come up yet, but he went round the outside.
Oh, he's gone wide.
I think he's letting him... No, he's letting him through it.
Oh.
He's letting him through.
So top 2 are within 1.4 seconds.
He's coming back though. There's
oh
a car on the right side.
Holy no, Barry, it's Barry, I think.
Look at Antstand.
Is it Barry? Yeah. What a battle for the final podium position. Oh, is it Beer again?
He's tapped him.
Come on, Antstand. Antstand, seriously, it's 2 in a row now.
Tapped him, let him back through.
Let him back through.
It's not.
Antstand. A little bit naughty.
Yeah.
The treble six, sorry, it's just got... Beer needs to concentrate here.
And Bishop's catching up.
Bishop's got him, but... Oh no, sorry, that was... Oh, Bishop's got him. That was Bishop. Why would it just behind?
Bishop gone.
Beard just needs to keep it calm. I know he'd be very, very pissed off right now. Obviously, as long as we've got stuff clipped up, we'll be able to obviously do the necessary punishment. Obviously, we'll have a little sneaky word into the ear. Yeah, exactly, Robbo. He had to let Amstan had to let him through there.
Jock is catching up.
Jock, the top two are still battling. We're going to have a look at that in a minute. Bishop has basically just said to Beer, get the fuck out the way. He's just called Amstan Psych Junior, and Psych went, hey. This comment section's really lighting up here, by the way.
I can't see it, but...
Yeah, Rock, everybody in the comments are saying give position back. Everybody in the comments. Oh, naughty, naughty.
You should do.
Naughty, naughty, naughty. We're going to have a little look potentially at penalties in a minute. I don't usually do, but I want to just have a look to see about Amstan and Beer and Bishop, because that might be quite an awkward podium.
Yeah,
Amstan is usually a good driver. He's had a couple of incidents. He's been improving a lot. I understand, you got your wet conditions, but when you make a mistake, he did tap him. I mean, you can always throw the argument back in his way that he didn't tap him on his screen, but, I want to make a point as well, though, Mark. All drivers have scored points. And can you just explain to me what Barry is doing? I'll let you guys in the comments just marvel in the majestic nature of driving on a wet track in fucking dries. It could be a hidden gem. I mean,
he's on fucking soft tyres.
I know. So I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
And you're struggling.
Skillen said it looks dry, mate. Yeah, well, you live north of the border, mate. This is like bleeding beachwear for you. But look at Jock Carrera.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Under a second, Bishop as well.
Yeah, I got it.
What an amazing Grand Prix.
Mate, it's
No, Dan, you missed out by 2 laps, Dan. You had to complete 22. You didn't quite get there.
It's Barry from Egypt, where they didn't know what the fuck they're doing there in rings.
Wybinator, no! Wybinator to score. Wybinator is out, but that's a good 6 points he's lost. Well, I say 6. I mean, I don't think Barry's actually going to overtake him. He's probably that far behind, being on the dry tyres. Gritmaster gets back into 6th position. Beer will be absolutely fuming with this, you can imagine, won't you? Big talking point.
I think, yeah. Oh, set to 2 and 3. Big Harry Jock.
Dan does miss out. Bishop's crashed! Bishop, I was on him, he's gone flying off, Mark. Oh no, wing off. Oh my god. Bishop has crashed off. Podium chance is over. Ferrari just literally capitulated like in real life.
Beers, I think Amstan should let
you had to complete lap 22, mate, just to let you know. Amstan really now should think about giving this back.
Give it back, and then...
I'm going to take a sneaky peek at something. Keep me posted, mate, if there's any incidents. 2 penalties. 1 penalty. I don't know about this. Rara with a penalty!
Rara's got a penalty.
Skillen with the RIP Bishop comment. And Gritmaster's overtaken Bishop! For God's sakes, Gritmaster's had 5th again, but I understand this is the talking point. Obviously, we will be... Well, if he finishes 3rd, then we're obviously going to... We'll still give him the podium interview, mate, but we'll obviously, Well, it's only kind of sporting for us to give him the podium interview, isn't it, if he gets 3rd, but obviously I doubt that that's going to stand. But anyway, back to the major talking point, Rara with a penalty. Jock, I think he has 1.
Jock
I think he has 1 penalty.
I'm back up.
Do you know what, mate? Honest to God, I know. I was actually looking at the comments. I looked up Ghost and he was just stuck in the wall. So yeah, that was actually not a delay. That was kind of myself. So just over 1 lap to go. Bishop with another penalty. What a race so far, guys. This has been possibly one of the best yet. In terms of just pure action. I mean, there's been a lot of talking points, basically. Apparently, Barry is 3 minutes off the lead. And oh God, Jock, don't blow up. That'll put Ant Stan and Beer on the podium together, that'll be a... Yeah, the top two both have to finish, that's the rule. Yeah, that will be, because it's twice that Ant Stan's hit Beer now on the race, isn't it? A Grit, by the way, is in 5th position there, Damien, the 666. Grit is in 5th position. Had himself a very, very nice quiet race. A couple of incidents, but he is still going. We're going to have an absolute shitstorm on the page, so I'll wait for that. 1.7 seconds, the gap between the top two, and that is currently the closest battle on track. Mark, my driver of the day is going to be Rara. In this case, we rarely give it to someone at the top, and I will give it to Rara. What about you, mate?
Jock.
Rara and Jock, yeah. To be fair, position changes, I'd say Jock. Rara for the fact that he came back through. I know he's got quicker pace, but he still managed to get the job done. And some of the overtaking manoeuvres he did were fantastic. But, so, a split. Driver of the day for me and you. Guys in the comments, driver of the day, please, lads, if you can. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, forgive me. Driver of the day in the comments section, go. Weibermater does score 2 points, of course, but he will still be fuming. Ferrari went from 4th and 5th.
I don't know, actually, I'm going to change mine. I'm going to change mine, mate. I'm going to say Bear.
Yeah, just from the problems that he's had.
Yeah.
Or maybe if you don't give it to him, he's going to kick the crap out of you. Might have something to do with that. But no, obviously we will. I think we'll give Ant Stan their podium interview, but we'll, you know, it may light the comments up a little bit.
Yeah.
Lennon has said beer and kebab is driver of the day because he wants one. But we're going to kind of go a little bit more serious now, guys. This has been one hell of a tough race. And by the way, this isn't intermediate conditions anymore, Mark. This is full wets. Yep. Look at the way the rain's coming down. Rara's struggling. They're all struggling, and Jock is actually... No, he's not caught him. But is it over? Is it over?
Couple corners now.
Let's have a look
Jock
here. Rara is currently... Well, I guess if you have no warnings... If you've got a warning spare, I mean, why not fucking use it? I mean, that's the way the... And Mellish left. But Mellish has been here a while. But so he retired really early on, didn't he? Gritmaster with a 3-second penalty. That could have some kind of change on the circumstances. Yeah, Lennon has said Beer should have had a podium, so Beer would have got driver of the day. You know, it's going to be a shitstorm after, isn't it? I love how luckily I get to leave straight after this. But Rara comes across the line then. As we finish the French Grand Prix with Raratron 89 as your French Grand Prix winner. Jock comes across, he had one extra penalty than Rara. Great drive by the pair of them. Ant Stan, possibly the most controversial podium we're going to have. Mark, try not to rip into him too much. Please. Yeah. I'll have a word of him. But I will simply say,
podium chat?
Yep. Do you want me to just nail the interviews and then I'll shut the stream down quick and then we'll deal with the backlash after it?
I gotta go anyway.
Oh, have you? Then I'll say thank you very much though, Dragoon. A legend of a commentator, mate. We'll be back again. Mark will be back again on your tablets and TVs. That'll be on a week today around the Austrian Grand Prix, my favourite track. Ant Stan, oh dear, this is going to have some fallback, but Ant Stan does cross the line in third. He did have a good drive, barring the 2 incidents. Realistically, should have let Beer and Kebab back through. But obviously, we'll deal with that when we come to it. Beer did actually have a really, really good comeback drive. He is in 4th. That may get changed at a later date, of course. Gritmaster, another really, really solid drive here, Grit. Done himself a real justice. I think driver of the day should actually be Wisebot for blocking the URL for people to sign up for our league. Yeah, that probably might happen. But what? What the? Oh, Gritmaster. That was the weirdest sigh ever. Gritmaster comes across the line in 5th position. Another solid drive by Grit, and then Bishop comes across the line in 6th. This is going to be a controversial podium, but we will bring in a couple of people. We have got Big Hairy Jock and Ant Stan as well. Let's have a look here. Give me a moment. It'll be me conducting the interviews, guys. So
yeah, actually, I'll listen to it, mate, but I don't want to take part in it. So I'll listen to that.
Yeah, no worries, mate. You know, yeah.
I don't want to.
Just
I
win.
really do want
We can, mate. Get yourself, get the box ticked as well.
Yeah, it's already ticked.
Everybody, if you can get your boxes ticked, right?
Actually,
Oh,
I want to ask Jock
we've
one question.
1 minute. Mark, come on. Let's keep this formatted here. But yeah, I want to say something on Stan. Oh, you might be in for a grilling after this. But anyway, we'll.
With the incident with beer.
Oh yes, but we'll wait for the proper interview time. We'll give the race winner his due. And before I interview any of you, I'm going to have to interrupt myself because I've not run through the fucking results yet. So basically, we have got Rara, and Beers messaged me already. Oh boy, Rara takes the win around Paul Ricard, the first ever one for RRF1. He takes the win 4 seconds further back. Jock, fantastic drive by the pair of them. And Stan third with Beer and Kebab fourth, Grit fifth, Bishop sixth, and Unique Shots and Barry both score their first RF1 points. Barry, hero of the day, managed not to get a penalty while driving on a wet track with dry tyres. Remarkable effort.
So I wasn't seeing things.
You weren't. And Dan
he's on
just
softs.
misses out. He retired on lap 20. Rara, how did your race go?
Yeah, I should have been out of that race. I should have been out of that race. I lost it at the corner where a lot of people lost it, and I spun off into the wild yonder. And next thing I know, I got reset on track just before I hit the wall. So yeah.
I mean, what actually happened? We thought it was you and Wybinator having an incident, basically.
No. It was just
very close.
No, it was wasn't anything.
Camera.
It wasn't anything to do with Wybinator. It was just the fact that,
that's cool.
like I say, it was a lot of people that were suffering through that corner in particular. I don't know what it was. I don't know whether it was due to the heavy fuel load or not. But we were just losing our rear ends. Kakashi lost it. Bishop lost it a couple of times through there.
Mellish, of course, earlier in the Grand Prix, we did see.
It was just a shame. And then it was just a case of trying to work my way back through the field if I had the pace. And luckily enough, it actually looked like I had, and it was looking like it was turning out to be a really nice ding dong battle. Managed to get past the McLarens until the pit stops, where it was basically just a case of cat and mouse of who would blink first. And then coming out the pits, I get past. I have Dan Pinnell's coming on my inside, and I decided, right, okay, I'm gonna hang on the outside, let him through. And as I turned in, we collided. So I tried to slow down, let him back through, and then he did the same thing for me a couple of corners later, which allowed Hairy Jock to run about 4 seconds up the road. So yeah, like I said, there was no malicious intent there. Like I say, I knew that I turned in, I felt a bump, so I thought, right, I'm gonna let him back through. If I caused him any damage, I apologise, because he did seem to drop back after that, which is a shame because he was running a really good race until he retired. And after that, it was just a case of trying to keep it on track whilst the rain was there. And luckily enough, I just managed to hold off Big Hairy Jock despite him having a lot more pace than me in the wet.
And an amazing race it is, mate. Wigster gone 25 points, caught up with him. Are you thinking of championship yet?
I need to attend more races first.
Probably help. But I'm going to fly through this interview quite quick because obviously I've got to get off at about 4:30 in the morning. But obviously you've got Dragoon in here. Obviously, if Mark wants to ask one question, let him ask away for Rara. If not, we'll move on to second place.
Right, Jock.
Rara.
Did you have any questions for Rara, Mark? We're still on the first.
Not really, mate. I'm skipping on, mate, because I got to go. So, well done, Rara.
Oh.
Okay, so, thank you. Right, move on to Jock.
Yeah, well done, mate.
Yeah.
The floor's yours. I'll put my feet up.
I only got one question. Come on, Jock.
Yeah?
Come on then.
Okay,
Is
go
he
on,
there?
hurry up.
Right.
Yes, he's at a low.
McLaren, yeah? You said, before in, I think, Canada or previous, there's no team orders. Right, you two are fighting, and then Rara gone ahead. So, should there be team orders or not?
Well, the only team orders I go with is don't crash into your teammate. I wouldn't fight my teammate. I'll fight everybody else, squeeze them, but I won't fight my teammate.
It looked
Yeah, I
like
know,
you two were
but-
fighting.
You two were fighting,
Yes.
Two were
and
kicking the shit out of each other.
I could see the delta. Yeah, Rara was going on further and further and further ahead. Yeah, because you two were fighting, and then obviously he crashed out. But before that, yeah, the gap was close. Getting further and further. So is there going to be?
Well, maybe there should be. Dan's definitely quicker.
Is it going to carry on fighting?
You never know. Long as I
And
don't
I'll be
take
honest
him
with
out,
you,
I'm
that
not
was
getting.
possibly, Mark, one of the most awkward questions I've ever heard asked on one of my streams I've ever fucking done in my life.
Right, Poz, take
Fuck
over.
me.
How would you do it?
Right, AR, mate. Jock, tell us how your race went.
Shocked. Just try to start well. I don't know who it was that was in front of me at the start, but they remained on a grid and I just tried to get round them. I got round them, I ended up in third, and strangely, something happened and I ended up in first. I was like, I'm shocked. then came team orders, Rara and Daniel got ahead of us. I was just trying my best to keep up with them two. But then we got to pits and I saw Rara and Daniel right in front of me. The two of them it was just like a wee bump and I shot through right through the two of them and when the rain came I just couldn't catch up with Rara.
You had a hell of a race there, mate. To be fair, it was unique. What the
Just glad I
fuck was
finished
that?
this one.
Oh my god. Yeah, but say back in form, something just fell over in my room, my living room, which is kind of crazy. Moving on. I know, fucking hell. Obviously, we've got a couple of controversial topics to talk about in a minute with Mr. Stanley. We'll obviously get onto that in a minute, but I want to say, Jock, for myself, congratulations. Back on the podium.
Thank you lads and congratulations Rara and Aston.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What are your thoughts about Austria, Jock, before we move on?
Oh, I like that track but not if it's raining.
So we're gonna do a little rain dance here to keep the fucking shit away. Congratulations, Jock. Welcome back to the podium. Now, Stan, you are the most controversial topic we have here tonight. Obviously, a couple of collisions with beer.
One collision. Only one.
Oh, there was two.
Really?
Yep. The first one earlier in the Grand Prix.
Oh yeah, earlier I
Obviously,
lost a bit
that
of my,
was more. That
front
wasn't
wing.
really a collision. It was more. Yeah, exactly. That was kind of more of a racing incident. On the final corner, was there any particular reason you didn't let beer go back through?
It didn't say it was an illegal overtake or anything like that.
Oh no, we were just kind of looking at it from a place of you did tap him at the back and then carried on. No, I'm just going for what the comments have said.
Okay, all right. Well, to be fair, I didn't feel no contact. Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah, honestly, I didn't feel no contact whatsoever. There was no contact
Curious.
at all.
But anyway, now we've got over the controversial part. How would your race go, mate?
Well, apart from almost colliding with Druid at the start, because I have no idea what happened there. He seemed to lost connection or something, but he was just standstill at the start, so I had to quickly avoid him. Other than that, I was on the wrong tyres to begin with, because I was on the ultras, so I pitted within 2 laps. Thought my race wasn't going to end how it was. I didn't think I was going to get a podium, but yeah, as soon as that rain came, that was it. I was like the rain master.
You kind of did have a lot of pace in the rain. I did notice that.
I do like racing.
I'm
in the
going to
rain.
end this really.
I'm not going to lie. I do like racing in the rain.
You did actually have a pretty good time out in Canada as well, didn't you? I seem to
Yeah,
remember, obviously
yeah.
before that kind of thing. But I'll say congratulations, mate. We're going to cut this short here. I want to give Mark and the top 3 a really, really big congratulations. I voted Rara driver of the day. I believe that multiple people voted Jock, so outvoted for myself. Jock, driver of the day, congratulations.
Thank you.
I will simply say though, we are we are back tomorrow night. We are back on Raratron 89's channel, ladies and gentlemen. That'll be twitch.tv/Raratron89. Be sure to tune into that just around about 8:45 or just after. You'll see this fucking ugly bastard. And that ugly bastard commentating with me, Dragoon, the two of us will both be racing and both be probably fucking dying on this track. This has been PosGlad. Much love. Take it easy. All the best.